I agree with that, Kevin. The business and media capital of the United States, they go out of their way to attract the big stars to the games. Courtside seats for the top names. That helps give the Knicks an allure, kind of a glamour that a lot of franchises don't have.
And Orlando change here. Lopez is checked in. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The Magic in third.
Yeah, they've been on a defensive tear lately, allowing so few points, and I think it's the energy with which they play.
Stoudemire kicks to Calderon. Back to Stoudemire. 6 on the shot clock. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Stoudemire's got his second bucket of the night. For the New York Knicks, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have, and once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Oladipo, good.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there. Well, quite an interesting upbringing for Victor Oladipo. His mother and father immigrated from Nigeria. They ingrained a great work ethic in their children. But his father in particular didn't really approve of his son's focus on basketball. But Victor was undeterred.
Orlando leading. The wide open look here for Lopez. And that one's on target from the wing.
It's a pretty good finish to a very shaky offensive possession.
Calderon against Lopez. Anthony in the corner. D'Alembert sets a screen for Anthony. Stoudemire kicks to Shumpert. And he's good on the 3-ball. Shumpert's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The wide open look here for Lopez. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Outside Shumpert. Dishes to Carmelo. D'Alembert with the screen on Harris. D'Alembert passes to Carmelo. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 12. And the Knicks good for 2.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Here's Lopez. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Orlando out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter.
This Friday, February 20th.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And when you consider how the Magic are doing. And we're through 2 here in a good one. Magic lead by 1.
Bill Carmelo, after this first half of play, what do you believe the team...
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took...
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Wizards in Washington.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
At the 2 and 3, it's Oladipo and Tobias Harris. Ryan Vucevic are the power forward and center. And it's Peyton in at the 1 spot. So that's the line for the Magic. Lopez, he's checked in for the Magic. The Magic trail by 4. Expanding his range. Knicks with the rebound.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Calderon dishes to Stoudemire. The pass to Shumpert. Kicks to D'Alembert. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 6.
These guys know each other well, clearly, because that was a beautiful pass.
Lopez against Calderon. Lopez with the bucket. New York's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Pass to Shumpert. Harris against Anthony. A drive by Shumpert. The feed to Stoudemire. And Shumpert kicks to Calderon. Shot clock at 6. The 11-footer, and there's another one for the Knicks.
That was the 3rd straight high-percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Derek Fisher went straight from playing to being a head coach. Pretty rare, but to hear his former teammates on the Thunder, he's got what it takes to be successful. Nick Collison called him the only guy I've played with who can address the team as a leader. And Kevin Durant said he's a great motivator who commands respect. Kevin, a pretty good way to start.
Ringing endorsements from 2 great leaders in their own right. Thanks, Doris. The wide open look here for Anthony. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Calderon's got 5 assists tonight. The Magic trail by 5.
Well, Jose Calderon, a huge boost offensively at point guard. He's a terrific floor general, sets up his teammates nicely, takes good care of the ball, and he's a top-tier marksman. In the NBA, we call those guys lasers. He can do it off the bounce or spotting up.
And Shumpert kicks to Calderon. Good. Calderon's got 9.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Stoudemire with the double team. It's stolen by Stoudemire. There's 1:17 left in the 3rd. Here's D'Alembert, and that one is hammered home.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
He talked, Steve, about Calderon shooting. In his career, he's led the league in both free throw percentage and three-point percentage.
I guess the trade-off is defensively. I mean, he's solid, not spectacular, but his shooting is such a problem for defenses, and especially when you pair him with good players like Dallas did a year ago. Boy, he can really play and space that floor.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Here's D'Alembert. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here is Lopez. And that time, also a missed shot. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. Knicks out front, up by 9. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Five seconds left in the 4th quarter. Ridenour with the steal, setting the floor for the Knicks. Carmelo Anthony and Amari Stoudemire, they're inside. Calderon at the 1, Hardaway Jr. at the 2. And it's Smith